Today I'm going to take you on a journey that is going to pop your brain and bend your senses. In fact, I'm not. I'm just going to take you down a little B road out of Bridgnorth towards Ludlow. This is a brand new channel. I am the Black Country biker. Black Country is an area of the West Midlands renowned for ironworks, medieval workings and mining, hence the name the Black Country. Anyway, on with the show. Okay, right. I'm currently riding a BMW R1250 GS. I've had the bike 15 months and I love it. It's really comfortable. I had a back issue at work. I've had to take early retirement and that's where we are at the minute. So without further ado, we'll head on down towards Bridgnorth and then we'll take this little B road. Thank you, sir. Take this B road out towards Cleal. I'll give you the B number when we get there. It's been in a few magazines. Bit of a favourite apparently with the local bikers. So we'll take it from there. I'll leave the video running. Speed bumps. Just for a little while longer while we get out of the village. Just a bit of background on me. I am Black Country born and bred. Grew up in Netherton and Dudley. Originally Netherton, then Cinderbank, then up towards Dudley and beyond. Currently residing in South Staffordshire, just over the border, not far from Himley Hall, for those who know the Dudley area. Married, got a couple of kids, couple of dogs, and I am currently retired, or do we say in between jobs. Anyway, let's crack on. We're going to head towards the Bridgnorth Road, up past the Staffordshire Golf Club, then we're going to do a right off towards the Rabbit Run, and we'll pick it up when we get down towards Bridgnorth. Talk to you in a bit. It would appear that everyone's decided to go the same way as me today. We're just on the main road from where I am to Bridgnorth. The Rabbit runs over to our right over there. I splits off towards Telford and Shifnal and beyond, and just bear with me a second. That is another good route across there, but the road we're going on today, as I said before, I think it's been mentioned in a few bike magazines as one of the best routes in the country. It's probably 11-12 miles of twisty, windy tarmac through the countryside, through little villages and out towards Ludlow. If you get to the end, if you do a right, you'll end up in Ludlow. If you do a left, you'll end up on top of Cleal. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I might just get to the end and stop the video there, because no one wants to watch a massive long video. And I did it yesterday when the sun was shining, so I can put the video of Cleal on from yesterday, but unfortunately I'd lost all audio, so hence I'm out again today. I will try again. This is probably the 5th or 6th effort I've done now, so let's just pop round this little van. And we'll talk again shortly. Okay, right, we're in Bridgnorth. Bridgnorth is in Shropshire. We've just hopped over the border from South Staffordshire. To be honest, I'm right on the cusp of South Staff's West Mids, and the Shropshire border's probably 2.5 miles from where I live. Obviously Shropshire, beautiful county. Bridgnorth, market town, and from here you can head out to the wilds of Wales via Mushwenlock, the Reek in Telford, whichever way you want to pop. Some beautiful countryside. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a right at the island and head up what does become a dual carriageway to another traffic island where we're going to do a left, and that's the road we're interested in. So I will give you the B number as soon as I can tell it, because I keep forgetting it. Thank you, sir. Okay, right, this channel is obviously, this is the first of hopefully many. I have already done a few which need editing and putting together, but I've had issues with audio and footage, so fingers crossed this one will be the first one out there. All it is going to be me riding this big lump and talking cobblers basically. If you want reviews on rev ranges, gear ratios, wet weights, dry weights, this ain't the channel. This is just a simple channel from a simple bloke riding round. Right, we're coming up to this the island now, so we're going to do a left, and it's going to be the B4364. The 4364, and it's called the Ludlow Road, and it's a cracker. Unfortunately, they have recently put some horrible gravelly tarmac down, which is causing a few issues. So it's nothing bad today, plus I need a new front tyre. So it's just going to be a nice Bimble and me talking as we go along. Obviously I'm just filming this on a GoPro 10. I did have 3 or 4, but I've chopped them all in. Well, I sold them and I've bought this one. So just bear with me if you think the channel's crap. It's only going to get better. Obligatory combines and tractors. So yeah, hopefully it will get better as we go along. Footage will get better. New cameras will come on board, and then just going to be this one view all the time. I mean, I might even buy a drone. We'll have to see how we get on. I don't know what's wrong with this guy here. Okay, he's going to turn onto the Punch Bowl car park, I think. Is he? Yes. Okay, right. Obviously I've got no aspirations of making any money or Dudley Motorcycle Centre chucking a load of bikes at me to test ride. That'd be nice though. And obviously any clothing manufacturers, if you're going to send me some clothes, XXL. I am working on that. It's probably end up XXL at some point. Right. I do watch a lot of YouTube myself. A lot of I watch a lot of obviously bike channels. I do like Kalin in Romania. His channel's called Long Way Home. He's a funny guy, and like all the others I'm going to mention, he does get sponsored quite well. When he gets to test ride quite a few bikes, and he's a nice guy. I also watch Itchy Boots. I'm sure you all know who Itchy Boots is. Norley from Holland. She's currently in Mexico, heading on up towards Alaska. She should be in the States pretty soon if she's not already there. I'm just catching up with her videos now. That is something I'd like to do, but when you're married with kids, trotting off around the world on a bike, it's a bit difficult. Also the TMF, the Missenden Flyer, Andy, another nice guy. Got some great videos, some great reviews. He's doing really well for himself. And also, whoa, Easy Tiger. Also Teapot One, Bruce. And then I watch a couple more. Richie Vida, bit of Lamb Chop. They're two good guys as well. But I'm mainly into the TMF and Itchy Boots and Kalin. So that is my inspiration for doing these, because they do some great videos, as I say. So what we're going to do is we're heading down now towards eventually we'll come into a village called Netherton, where there's a great pub there. Here's that gravel I was talking about, right in the middle of the road. Quite dangerous, especially sketchy front tyre. Clouds are coming in as well. I don't know what's going on here. Supposed to be having a heat wave. Anyway, it's welcome. So I'm stuck behind a cement mixer. Fantastic. Trust me, this is a fantastic road when there's no one on it. We'll try and make short work of these lots, and we'll get moving along. Oh, this is painful. Okay, bit of bike history for me. I think I had my first bike when I was about 9. My brother bought an old, it was obviously a street bike, but someone had turned it into a ratter, where we used to go over the fields on it. I think it's only ever started up once. Bear with me a second. Oh, big van, I should have gone through. Never mind. And then I had, the first bike I had, I was probably 1984, was a Honda MTX 125. Cracking little thing that was. Because I was into my motocrossers, it resembled a crosser. So then I had a KX250 Scrambler. I used to go over the farm in Netherton on it, which was probably shouldn't admit to that really, to be honest, but there was a gang of us who used to do it. The animals were fine, we were nowhere near them, but the farm owner, he went too gripped. Went on to had a massive gap then. The next one I purchased was 1998, and that was a Honda CBR 600. I had that until we moved house. We had our first child. I'm just looking at this fantastic house across there. I'm going to buy that with the lottery if I win it. You probably don't know if you can see that actually, but never mind. So yeah, going back to the bikes, we had our first child, and I got rid. As you do, things change when you have kids. You look at life differently, and then I had a bit of a gap. We had the second child in the meantime, a boy, and I think it was 2002. Had a Kawasaki ZX6R Ninja, Kawasaki green, beautiful looking bike, looked fast just standing still. Again, circumstances changed, that went, and then we upped and moved to South Staffordshire in 2004. I had a back injury at work, which eventually led to me being ill health pensioned out after 3 surgeries. It is what it is. It's just going to get worse, I think, with the state of my spine now. So it's gradually just getting worse now. But so then I had a massive gap until they pensioned me off in 2019, and I purchased a Yamaha 900 Tracer GT. What a lovely bike that was. Come with the boxes. Had it from Dudley Motorcycle Centre. Great bunch up, great team up there. I still pop in there and again and buy accessories, etc. And then that got me back into the biking. Loved it. And then I would have kept all these bikes, by the way, if I could have afforded it. Then I chopped that in for a BMW S1000 XR 2020, brand new. I was lucky enough to have the money at that time, something I've never had in my life, and a bit of money, so I spoilt myself, and I really love that bike. I wish I could have kept it. It's so comfortable. You sit in it, not on top of it. It's wonderful. If I'm honest, a bit quick for the likes of what I do, but fantastic all the same. We went out on it a few times. We got a top box for the missus to sit against, so she was a bit comfortable. She loved it, and then we decided, well, no, I decided if we're going to do some touring, we need to get the proper beast. So I chopped that in for this R1250 GS triple black. We're just in Netherton now. That's the little church. Just behind me is the Pheasant pub. Beautiful pub that is. Great little beer garden, some nice ales, and that's where we are now. I've got this. I've decided to PCP this one, so I've got another 12 months left on it. I had it just over 2.5 years. I'm most likely to buy it at the end of the term, unless BM come up with something amazing, because this bike is amazing. I did test ride the GSA. Sadly for Wolverhampton, I test ride their bikes. But then I normally end up, well, I do end up buying from BMW in Bristol, because you know, you've got to go where the deals are, and the last 2 I've had, they've done the deal. So I've saved quite a bit of money by nipping down 96 miles down to Bristol to see Mike Tovey and the guys at BMWMOTORRAD, Dick Lovett in Bristol. Great bunch down there as well. They really looked after me, and no doubt I'll be going back there again. A few miles to save a couple of grand, it's got to be worth it. Anyway, we're just coming into Cleobury North. I ain't having much luck today with the traffic, to be honest. This is a beautiful little place as well, and then we're going to nip out the other side and head down towards Middleton, and then the end of this road. I can only apologise for the traffic, and the views ain't been brilliant, because I've been talking cobblers for most of it as well. So right, let's see if we can get some better views, get it out of his way. Little shop there. Okay, right. It's a shame that is, because that's like my favourite part of the road. The first half. The second half, after these next few bends, it does straighten out a little bit, but the views are spectacular. you can see, you'll see Clear Hill to the left, and when I look to the right, you can see into Wales. That's if the weather's going to allow that. It's normally pretty clear, and we normally, because we're up on a ridge, you can normally see across quite well. I hope you're still with me. I hope the battery's still running. I will stop shortly and just check, and I'll change the battery if I need to. Alright, we're just coming into Burwarton, or Burwarton. Another little pub here called the Boyne. Something got a lot of wildlife, some stately owl up there or something. Okay, there's the Boyne Arms, the Dower House on the left there. And we start climbing down, it will all become apparent when you see the views. Again, apologies if you're going to comment on the video and saying placements of the bikes all over the place. Until I get used to this chatting away and concentrating at the same time, it should be alright though. I ain't done any big speeds, I say, because of this gravel in the front, in the centre strip, and this front tyre. Not that I'm a speed merchant anyway. We do have a squirt on there and again. Right, this bike has got, it's the TE, so it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got a quick shifter and an auto blipper. I do find first to second on the quick shifter, it does jolt you around a little bit. Seconds, it ain't too bad, but then after that it's fine. Coming down, it's just bang on. It's well impressive. You look to the over there, you can see Clear Hill with the golf ball on the top, as we call it. There's some good views to the left, but I can't look that too long because I'm going to go straight up a cow's backside or something. I need to be looking. Okay, right, into Wheat Hill. I'm going to pull over shortly onto the Three Horseshoes pub. There's your view into Wales. Over there. Fantastic. Right, I'm just going to check we're still recording. Everything's still tickety-boo. So just bear with me. Because I've got it running on 4K. It does deplete the battery quite a bit. Wow, that is just beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to pull into this, into the Boozer. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll just pull on the front where it says no parking. That's clever, eh? Right. Bear with me 1 second. It's all looking good. It looks like it's still recording, thank God for that. We might actually get some footage on the internet with this one, because all the others I've crashed and burned, I tell you. Okay. This is where it opens up a little bit. It gets a bit boring now. Only this part is quite straight. We do go back into some little twisties, which is nice. And then I'm going to do a left and head up over Clear Hill. I will film it if I can. but the footage from yesterday is far better because the weather was better. I hope you can see that off in the distance. It's just spectacular. I know the GoPros are not the best for looking into the distance and showing steepness and gradients. We all know that, but hopefully the footage should be alright. It's all singing, all dancing again. So the footage was great from yesterday, and it was probably better for you lot as well, because I ain't droning on talking cobblers. But that's why I'm doing the videos, so I can just ride out where I want to be and bore you to death. It's a nice XK8. They've gone up in money. I was looking at them a couple of years ago, and you get them for a couple of grand. No one wanted them. I know you're talking 6, 7, 8 grand more for a really decent one. I know if there's any Americans watching. I know I've got some American cousins in Mechanicsburg in Pennsylvania. Paula and Eric and Penny, amongst others. They'd say, I'm sure they'd say it's called a Jaguar, but it is a Jaguar. Was a Jaguar. Right, okay. A lot of people watching this from the Black Country are going to say he ain't talking like someone from the Black Country, because you know, hopefully I'll get some viewers from all over the place. So I'm trying to I'm trying to talk so you can understand what I'm saying. If I went into proper Black Country, yeah, I think you'd struggle a little bit. Plus, it's I've been told it's the nearest thing to Old English there is. One of the towns I grew up in, Dudley, is like, I suppose it's in the heart of it really, and it used to be a beautiful town. Still is. The architecture's still there. A lot of people, when they walk into towns, they just look at the shops. What you need to do is look up and look above the shops at the old architecture rather. And there's some beautiful buildings in Dudley. We've got a zoo, and it was it's got all the exotic animals when I was a kid, but obviously modern day zoos, I think there's still some big cats up there, but it is quite cruel, I think. And obviously the zoo is around a castle that's been stood there for about 1100 years. Oliver Cromwell decided to smash it down when he was on his rampage, and they did the Priory ruins as well. That was down to Henry VIII, getting rid of all the Catholic churches. But the ruins are all still there. You can still go around and have a look. And we've also got the Black Country Living Museum, which is a big site where they've torn buildings down and rebuilt them brick by brick as they were originally, from all over the Black Country, and they've built a little town in the museum where people like me work and spike like this and say, yo, how you going down there, where you been, and all that. And it is actually one of the main areas where they do the filming for the Peaky Blinders. The Peaky Blinders are from Birmingham, which is about 10 miles up the road, and believe it or not, they do sound different to us. You might not see it at the minute, but if there was one stood next to me, you'd notice a big difference. They're uglier than us as well. I'm only joking. Anyway, we're coming into Middleton. We're nearly at the end of this road now. So what I'm going to do is, when we get to the end, that is the entire length of this little B road. And it is a fantastic road when you can knock on a little bit along it, obviously with the traffic. It is Thursday, it's 11:30 in the morning, so I've still been a little bit unfortunate, I think, because there wasn't this much traffic about yesterday, and it was quite, it was blazing hot yesterday. So what I'll do, I'll stop the video at the end, then I'll get up onto Cleal. If I've still got some battery, I'll do a bit of footage from there. Then I'm going to come back into a little village called Cleobury-Mortimer. I'm going to do a left there, and then you've got another 12 mile of proper twisties up and downies, all the way back to Bridgnorth, which again, is, some bikers would say is better than this road. That really is a proper windy ribbon of tarmac, that is. Again, going through some nice little villages. But if I've got time, if I've got the battery power, I will record it, and then I'll put that on the part 2. So if you do enjoy this part 1, I suppose I'm going to say what all the YouTubers say here, which is a bit, well, it is what it is. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, give me a thumbs down if you don't like it, comment away. Obviously I do reserve the right to remove any unsavoury comments, but I will try and answer all of them if you do any, and that's if I get anyone watching the video. I think at the minute it's probably just going to be nearest and dearest and a few mates. No doubt they'll put some stupid comments on there, but it's all welcome, and we'll deal with whatever comes in. Right, I'm going to head up towards Cleal, which you can see in front of me. Some spectacular views, I mean really spectacular views off the top of there. You can see into Wales and the West Mids conurbation, really, all the way down to Malvern. You can see probably beyond, if the conditions are right. Oh dear. Okay, I ain't gonna moan. These people have got to live, they've got a hard job. They've got a damned hard job actually, and he's turning left, bless him, so I'll sit behind him until he turns left. Right, I'm going to end this video here, and then I'll pick up again when we get to the top of Cleal. Thank you, mate.